Yeah. Oh, hey, did you know Link is dead in this game? ZeldaFudge, where only Zelda and nothing but Zelda goes on. For this segment, we are discussing theories, and for this theory, Can You Stop?, we will be discussing Link is dead in Majora's Mask. My rather aggressive friend Maurer, and I are going to discuss how this theory is in fact wrong. Cue the thing where we talk. Cue it. Okay then.
Majora's Mask, a childhood favorite, a symbolic game that teaches you many morals, and on top of that, a giant moon crashing down because of a calling of an evil skull kid who is controlled by the influence of an evil mask called the Majora's Mask. What about that doesn't ring up the epic meter in your mind? But the theory of Link being dead kind of depressed me a bit. Your hero is dead. That's what smacked me in the face when I first watched it. At first, I couldn't do anything but accept it was true. But I decided to study a bit into this topic, and believe it or not, there are many facts and events that prevent that theory from being true. First off, the theory begins with a typical out-of-game influence on the game, meaning a cultural group belief being put into the game. To start on that, you can never really rely on those when it comes to theories in gaming. I call those crutches in gaming. The Kubler-Ross theory of grief is what they'd like to call it. This theory is structured by the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. They talk about how each stage you go to are in the exact order of this state of being. They continue on how all this game is Link's journey to accept his death. Okay then, what's up with the saving everybody from the giant demonic moon? That doesn't really show much accepting. Anyways, there are lots of facts built up under our sleeves and we'd love to show you.
Saria, a green-haired girl who is great at the ocarina, and also the sage of the forest. Aside from that, we know that the friendship between Link and Saria is more meaningful than it may seem. They've known each other for as long as they can remember. As you know if you've played Ocarina of Time, Saria likes to spend her time in the Lost Woods after going through the woods to stay in touch with the forest. Link goes through this forest to find her. The rules are that the Kokoyori shouldn't get lost in the forest because they turn into Salphos. But Link completely ignores that rule. Using his friendship with Saria as inspiration takes the bravery to go find her and have some quality time together. So, going through the Lost Woods multiple times, he's memorized his way through them. So, how does he get lost in the woods? He obviously knows his way around, and even if he did go deep into the forest, why would he go into uncharted or unrecognizable land? Either way, it's really far-fetched for him to die in the woods.
The Hero's Shade, a spirit who appears in your mind to teach you new sword moves. Hyrule Historia claims that the Hero's Shade is in fact the same Link as the one in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, said to be the said Stalfos that is Link. Well, that's the thing, he can't be the Stalfos that died in the Majora's Mask. Listen here. In his Zelda biography, it states that the Hero's Shade is a character from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Once a famed swordsman of Hyrule, he died lamenting that he was never remembered as a hero, and calls Link of this era son. This is the reason why he passes down the secrets of the sword to this Link. He manifests himself as a spectral golden wolf in the world of the living, and as an armored skeletal warrior in the strange otherworld of the ghostly Ether. So if he were to simply die randomly in the woods, he would have died lamenting that he was never remembered as a hero. The Hero's Shade is merely a spiritual manifestation of Link's regrets. That only leaves one question. Did he die getting lost, or something else?
What Maui is trying to say is that Link quite possibly wanted to die. Link was trying to commit suicide. He was lamenting about not seeing Zelda, not seeing the Deku Tree, not seeing Saria, and not being remembered as a hero. He was going into the woods, which is a place that means a lot to him, to quite possibly find Navi and say goodbye. I mean, look at his face and the mood in the scene. It looks like he just got hit by a train and then got molested. But he is halted by Skull Kid, who drags him into the adventure of Majora's Mask, and the possible attempt at suicide is halted.
The Happy Mask Salesman teaches you a song, the Song of Healing. It is said to heal the spirit's sorrows and make them happier. Quite possibly the Deku corpse you see in the cave in the beginning is the remains of what the Happy Mask Salesman might have helped with. You see, whenever you play the song to those who are sorrowed, their spirits leave the earth and they are cleansed of their sorrows. Now ask yourself this, if Link was dead, then why wasn't his spirit removed from the world? Why didn't he go to a better place? Because he isn't dead! From what you've seen, you can probably have a better opinion on the popular theory of Link being dead. Dead or not, this game was symbolic and quite a fantastic adventure. You saw horrors, depressing deaths, near-death experiences, drama, fantastic and difficult dungeons, except the Great Bay Temple. That sucked.
If you have any complaints, compliments, or just want to say something, comment on this video. Got theories of your own? Put them in the comments. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.